We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Texas Rangers and the New York Mets. It's interleague baseball on the Show. Luke Rennie, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
On his way into the box, there's a look at Shin-Soo Choo, so that means we are ready to get this one underway. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, coming off last night's W, we had a chance to catch up with the manager. He just liked the way guys are playing. They're showing up to the yard ready to go. They're playing as a collective group. A lot of good things happening in this clubhouse.
2 balls and a strike to the Rangers leadoff hitter. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined into left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Stepping in now, Danny Santana, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Santana is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Popped him up. Davis is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes now to Andrus. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one.
That
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready with the 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here's Joey Gallo now. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-World, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Chu at second. Andres is over at first with 1 away. Fouled off. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
That is it.
So now to the plate, Ronald Guzman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Enters play here at 279. 23 homers and 62 driven in. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
That is it. The third baseman, Todd Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch on its way. This is line to left. Parker is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 Texas. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for Texas in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
So digging in now, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Ahmed.
Now here it comes.
Rosario. 1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swing and a liner. Oh, and he misses it.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier as he sends it on the ground to first. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he is in there. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. None out. Runners at first and second. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
So a full count now. Michael Conforto waits on deck. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Chu to the track. If you don't eat a meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year. And the Mets have come back to tie things at 3.
Well, that lead didn't last very long. Great swing of the bat right there to get your team right back in it and tie this one up.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto.
The right fielder.
This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll check in here at 277. 26 home runs and 78 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Conforto behind a ball and 2 strikes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And finally, there's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the third baseman,
J.D. Davis, the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1.
3 runs already home here. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos will be next. .30 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Wilson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Standing in, Robinson Chirinos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit sharply on the ground. Davis has got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. First offering on its way.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0. And the pitch.
Ball three.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, the right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's set. The 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A pause, and the 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Texas. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith.
the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0 delivery. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Smith stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit in the air out to right. Choo on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Jared Parker.
Next for the Mets, Jared Parker. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Bases are empty, one man out. 3-1 to the Mets left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, after that hit right there, DeRosa, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Luke Rennie wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Gibson comes set. Here's the first pitch. Slider finds the zone for a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Here's the 2-2. Weakly hit to third. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. 2 innings complete. Score tied at 3 apiece. Standing in, Danny Santana 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old-school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
Ball, that's inside.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. 1 out, nobody on. behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Oh, that's out.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Full count still. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A ball and no strikes. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. 2-0 the count to the Rangers left fielder.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Two balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2. So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. So 1 gone for him here in the inning, but as you take a look at the standings, you can see they enter play with a 3-game lead in the division race. So 1 man gone for the Mets in the 3rd, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Good pitch there. Catches the outside corner for strike 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. We played 3 and our score 3-3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope,
Too
that's
high
the
to
ball.
start the inning. It's 1-0. Fouled away. And he misses 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Chirinos, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Three runs, just 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Now batting, second baseman, Rugno.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. From the stretch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Rougned Odor connects for a 2-run home run, giving him an even 150, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Standing in now, Kyle Gibson, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Rangers pitcher at the plate with a ball and a strike. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball, 2-1.
Count is 2-1.
Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
To the plate now, Shin-Soo Choo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he doesn't get much on the swing here as this is pulled down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 5-3 Texas. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off.
Riding in once again, J.D. Davis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the pitch. Still 1-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. Here's the pitch on 2-2 to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The first baseman, number 2, Dominic.
Digging in, Dominic Smith. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Hard hit to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Parker.
Coming to the plate now, Jarrett Parker, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Nope.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Luke Rennie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he get the pitcher up, he turns the lineup over for next inning. This is unbelievable.
1-1. Here it is. And there's ball 2 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
All even now, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana.
Danny Santana.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat, ball 1.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Well, and he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pops this one up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear.
So Elvis Andrus the next to bat as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Ball two now.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here it comes now to Andrus. And he takes ball four again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Drew Pomeranz comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Joey Gallo will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with two on and nobody out here. From the belt, kicks and deals. 5 runs on only 4 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. That evens it up 1-1. From the stretch. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0. And it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 left for Texas. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now in the box, Ahmed Rosario, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Not close. It's 2-0. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. The 2-0 on the way. And that's down into left center for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. From the stretch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Chu. Boom goes the dynamite. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And this one gives him the lead at 6-5. So here's Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Outside, 2-1.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-2 pitch. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Colby Allard takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Colby Allard.
Michael Conforto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set. Here it comes. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. That's inside. 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now the 2-1 rolled slowly down the first baseline. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
At the plate, J.D. Davis, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Outside and low, 3-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 3-0. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
2 on here with 1 man out. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's set and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Fielded by Adore. Andrus. Now batting, Dominic Smith. He was a ground out victim last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Well, 2-0 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. Now a 7-5 game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
1-0 the count. As a look, now the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
All even at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And another foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Here's Todd Frazier now. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, he's only 1 for 10.
Frazier.
Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Pitch on the way. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Digging in to try it again, Rougned Odor. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. The 2-0. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Here it is, the 3-0. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The pitcher, number 39, Colby.
Scott Heineman will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and 33 driven in. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And that's going to land foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rangers leave 1. They're down 2, 7-5. Luke Farrell will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Number 60, Luke Farrell.
Robinson Cano is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Sent on the ground out to second. Odor has it, and he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Rosario.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First offering on its way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter.
21.
Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario. Well, he just threw that fastball by him. Sure took a healthy hack that time. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. The throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Now batting,
Kevin Kiermaier will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Got him fishing that time. 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Line, but speared on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one the count now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. This is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They're still up 7-5. Robert Gesellman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Danny Santana.
So stepping in, Danny Santana. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
And that misses 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gesellman primarily attacks hitters with a sinker, but not your typical sinker. He throws it much harder than most.
He's a hard guy to get elevation on. In a day and age where a lot of hitters are looking to lift and separate and get the ball in the air, he has some good sink, not great sink, but he makes hitters hit the ball on the ground, and when he's on, you'll see a lot of ground balls.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Line drive to left. Parker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Parker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rangers set down in order. They're down 7-5. Shane Carl gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Shane Carl.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gallo arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Now at the plate, J.D. Davis. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Ramos. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First offering on its way, and he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They lead it 7-5. Seth Lugo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Seth Lugo.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gallo is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch on its way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Lugo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, and it's now a one-run game, 7-6 now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Todd Frazier.
Todd Frazier.
As the first pitch years have been high, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Frazier in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And an early birthday gift as he swings and misses at ball 4.
Looks to me like he's just trying to do too much up there at the plate. That's an easy trap to fall into when you're the tying run, but you can't be chasing pitches out of the zone.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hey. 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Rangers 6. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Luis Garcia will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Trevino will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 56.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dominic Smith. Pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Now back, left fielder, Javier Báez.
Standing in now, Jarrett Parker. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire, too.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now back, the pitcher.
Eduardo Nunez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12. Eduardo Nunez.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. First and second here with nobody out. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Still even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? So So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Ready once again, Ahmed Rosario. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's dead center for strike one. So far this season, Rosario carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
Another 0-2 coming. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And it's fouled away. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he takes a called third strike, and that's a big one as the bases stay loaded here with one out in the inning now. Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermaier. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And a late squeeze attempt, but this will be foul. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Ground ball right side. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's now an 8-6 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
From the stretch. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. From the stretch. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch.
That's ball three.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. That makes it a 9-6 ball game. Nick Goody enters here looking to get the final out before the ninth inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 41, Nick Goody.
Michael Conforto will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch.
Ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 left. We've played 8 full. The Mets lead this one 9-6. Dylan Betances comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way.
Nope, outside.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here it comes.
I got 2 on the count. Hey!
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is fall behind the count 3-2.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Jose Trevino, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He's got it, and the Mets have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
9-6 the final tally in this one. The New York Mets hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Drew Pomeranz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Kyle Gibson permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Dalen Betances earns the save out of the bullpen, his 32nd of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rangers, 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.